Hi. I was making sure that others that may want to join got the link. What can I say? Today I don't feel good, but I'm here. I have to start I want to start the recipe for tomorrow, but at the same time, I decided to cook something for work. Same thing that I cooked over the weekend, but like you guys know, I give others less fortune food away. I try to do it as much as I can. So that's what I did Sunday. But I didn't leave enough. Even though it was a lot, it was like 8.5 pounds of meat and 8 cups of rice, I believe. So but then I decided that during the week I was going to make some from work. And because I don't know if I'm going to have time to do something on Friday, I rather just, I said, okay, I feel better now. So, well, at least to do this. And I decided to say, why not? Maybe I don't have time on Friday. So at least I got some hours because, as you guys know, I need 4,000 watch hours. And like 1,000 subscribers to start. So I have to push through. Hola, pues voy a empezar la receta de mañana y también voy a preparar un locrio dominicano de puerco. Lo mismo que hice el domingo, pero como no tenía suficiente para llevar al trabajo, decidí que iba a llevar, que iba a hacerle uno aparte. So, I mean, the pork is no different. It's the same thing that I did on over the weekend. And then once I start that, because that's gonna take me longer, then I'm gonna start putting what I'm making tomorrow. And because I'm not gonna be able to show this because I'm gonna start cooking it today. So at least you guys can see it today. So I have 2 packs of this. And I'm just gonna show you in a little bit. So let me start prepping the meat for the rice with pork. And like I was saying, I don't feel good. So let me just put I want you guys to see. Well, you know what? No, I can. Well, this is the meat. So you guys can see the meat. Let me take this away. So because that's gonna be the next step. Um, so today is just faster. I'm just gonna put whatever in there. So I've already put here red pepper, green pepper, red onion, white onions. I put the small tomato. I keep forgetting what's the name. I have olives, cilantro, culantro, which is the thicker one or fatter. I don't even know what it's called. So in Spanish we call it cilantro or verdura, and cilantro is the other kind, not this one. But he is called cilantro. So I'm just gonna put that in there. If you see the water, don't mind because you need that anyways. We're gonna use it later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use all of this for work. I'm just gonna use some of it, and the other I'm gonna leave it for another recipe. Because at work there's only like four people, maybe five that or not even that I'm gonna bring them to. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I showed this. Was the last cilantro that I had. Okay. So let's start moving. So I'm just gonna prep it and leave it. I got two of this here. I think I have two half or two more. So honestly, whoever doesn't want to stay or come and go, it's fine because I'm just gonna stay and do whatever I can. Um So, so I'm using 2.5 because that's what I had there. Got more, but I don't think it's gonna need it, at least not for now. So I got vinegar, which I'm sorry, it's a lot of meat. So again, I'm gonna use 4 tablespoons. And I might even use a little bit more when I'm doing the rice. So, or when I'm cooking it separate. So, because like I said, I'm gonna do two recipes from the meat. So, I got here some garlic pepper, and I'm gonna use it all because why not? So that was like about a tablespoon. I got oregano, and as you guys know, I like to cook my meat with oregano, so I don't mind. And it's fine if it's like straight from the ground, so it's fine. That's how we used to use it when I was little, so it's not much different. I'm just trying to see if I'm forgetting anything. So, oh yeah, my black pepper. I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of black pepper because again, it's a lot of meat. So don't get scared that it's gonna get too spicy or it's not gonna be good. Trust me. Um, for this, it's adobo. So since I'm gonna use chicken bouillon, um, you don't have to really measure. So you just put there. Because anyways, you have to taste the food for salt if if the taste is good enough. So so far this is all we do. And even since I'm gonna save part of it, it's just gonna taste even better later on. So it's gonna take all the flavor. So hold on because the pepper make me sneeze. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but if I am, I mean, can either add it later or I don't know, figure something out. It's one thing about me. I'm very resourceful. So I'm gonna take some of it or a lot of it because like I said, there's not that many people at work. So just don't want to have food there that just gonna be ended up throwing it away. So I'm just making sure that they got both with fat and without fat. So ah, we love fat in my family. So um well, let me put a little more so I make sure that I don't leave anybody without any meat. So and I'm just gonna put some of this water back in this side so that I can use it. And I'm going to get up. I'm gonna do what I did on the weekend. So what I do is I like to have my meat and separate the meat. I mean the vegetables from the meat up first. I mean, obviously not everything. You're not gonna be able to separate everything, but I try. And then once I feel it's cooked good enough, then I can throw in those things. So I mean, it's good that it starts cooking with some of it, but it's better if we leave it for later. So I don't know. That's just a habit. I guess that's how I grew up seeing it. Nobody taught me. I guess I just saw and learned, and it has worked. So why change it? And I'm on school for a lot of things. So if I need some of this for the other one, I just put more. So I'm gonna start with this. And in the and later I'm gonna just switch this to this side so it's fast. Number one is faster, and two, because this one is, I don't know, higher power. And I'm gonna put it in a pressure cooker that I have, so takes less time, and then I can start preparing for tomorrow. But at least I can show you guys how I start to prepare the gizzards for tomorrow, because the gizzard is gonna take 2 to 3 hours. I mean, sorry, yeah, they take a long time. But when the meat, this meat is ready to go here, I'm just gonna switch it. Just buying time. So um I'm just waiting for this to get warmed up. So I was at work today, but I suffer from fatigue, which is due to fibromyalgia, and unfortunately, when it's really bad, either I cannot wake up on time or entire day, or I have to leave work early, which is what happened today. And because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything on Friday because I'm gonna see the doctors. So actually fight with them to get something to fight this vaccine, which I never get anything. But anyways. So I had to come and then go in the bed for a few hours and then wait until I felt a little bit better to start this. And then, while I was down, I just said, okay. I mean, I'm already in this, so I have to figure out, do I feel like giving up? Oh my God, every time. Because it's not only like the money issue, but which I feel that even if you have money problems, if you have health, you have no problem. But when you don't have the health, especially the strength to go and get a second job, to pull through or even work longer hours, then that's when it gets bad. Because all my life I worked 2 jobs, so I don't have a problem. But if you don't have no health, for the oil, since it's pork, I'm not gonna put a lot. So I'm just gonna put a little bit to start. Because anyway, when the rice is about for me to cover it, I'm gonna need more oil. Or at least that's how Dominic is lower. See, I still have some sense of humor. But yeah, it sucks. It sucks to not have the energy to just fight everything that life throws at you. But I mean, all I do is like, if I don't feel good, I just take a break and then come back. So because this is less meat, I'm just gonna use. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is how Dominicans do their meat. It's like to brown it. Especially if you're not doing it with rice. With rice, we normally don't use this, but why not? I mean, I tried it and it works. So, and maybe that's why. So I'm gonna use like, I guess 1.5 tablespoons. You just want to wait until it's like you're doing a flan. You just want to wait until it's a little brown, but don't let it burn because the taste is gonna be horrible. So no la dejes quemar porque el sabor va a estar. And yes, that's part of life. So I went to work and I even told a coworker, I'm like, hey man, sell me two of you articles because uh, I'm down today. I was falling asleep at work and I do bookkeeping. So, I work with my head every day and it sucks. And then I have a lot of work. So I got a coffee here, strong one. And then I got another coworker and I said, hey, bring me another coffee before you come in. She did. And the friend still gave me the other, but I didn't use both because um I didn't want to waste it all. Because I know every day I feel the same. So I'm gonna need it maybe tomorrow, the day after. So it sucks. It is. It really does. So but so and even the other all just bring you up. You just can't shut up. You're just so energized. But even the other, the two coffees, nothing. Like an hour of energy. And then I start dying down. And it comes to a time sometimes that I can't fight it. I have to rest to be able to fight it. That's what I did today. So today I gave up. Like, no, gotta go. So I came, I stay in bed. Did I go to sleep? No, because I had in mind that I was doing this. So, and the recipe that I'm doing tomorrow is 9 a.m. here. So I better start tonight. So the rest I can start even tomorrow morning before I start the video and it will be ready so that way it won't be that long. But yeah, it sucks. But I said, well, I'm already in this and I came this far and do I want to give up? Yes. But because it's a lot of work? No, because it's a lot of work. But it's not because of that. It's because this debilitation mentally. But I'm not ready to give up yet. I'm not. I might go down and when I feel better, I come back again and I just keep fighting until I can't no more. But still got a little bit in me. And hopefully tomorrow or Friday after I see the doctors is a better day. But yeah, it sucks. That's why it's hard when you see people, complaining about money. I mean, yeah, it's hard too for everybody. But I mean, if you have health, if you have two arms, two legs, you got energy. There's nothing wrong with you. I mean, yeah, you maybe, but I mean, come on. But when you don't have the health, the strength to go and find the money, that's when shit hits the fan. So, but still here. Sorry, you guys have to hear me out, but so trust me, I'm holding back the freaking tears. Some people say, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna be strong. So it's getting there, but not where I want it to be. So and I need it. So and like I said, gonna leave it a few minutes there and then I'm gonna switch it. I just want whoever's watching or whenever they get to see this video that that at least they see something and learn something. Um what I was gonna say. So yeah, so please don't forget to subscribe and share, like, and watch the videos later. Because I need 1,000 subscribers. So well, I'm halfway better than when I started. So See, so I think this is good here. So I'm just gonna oh my god, I just had it. Oh, okay, wait a minute. So what I do is I put this so that way I don't get burned more than what I already have burned because I'm burnt everywhere. Oh. And you just leave it there. Forget about it. This is what I have that I put out remove, but I'm gonna use that later. I'm just gonna give it few minutes until it gets nice color, and then I'm gonna put it in the pressure cooker so I can show you what I'm gonna do to the gizzards to start prepping it for tomorrow. But it's nothing major. All I do is just throw crap there, throw pepper, whatever pepper I have, maybe one for now, because the recipe for tomorrow calls for more. So I'm just gonna use peppers, onion, whatever I can find because the actual recipe is tomorrow. So it's just, whatever I can find good enough to give it a good taste. So tomorrow there's not much to do for it. So, and you know what? This- Oh, this is just for me. I just had a coconut water. I don't know. Maybe give Goya some some publicity. I can't even do this. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna switch to this one. I'm always switching to this one because this one's faster. So I just want to cook for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna put in the pressure cooker because, like I said, I need this to be ready today so I can bring to work tomorrow, and I need the gizzards to be ready. But because I have more time tomorrow, I can at least start prepping it today. So, well, I already said enough about myself today, so I'm not sure if anybody else wants to say something of how their life it's going. I don't want to make this channel about just food. I mean, somebody feels like they need to be heard or they want to say something, or they need to take something out. Do it. I don't want to censor anything here. Well, unless you're being rude and mean. I mean, that's not gonna work because I'm not gonna let that slide so bad. Listening, uh, being here, why not? So, yeah. You know what? What am I doing? Just being here and looking at you guys. I can start preparing the dessert. And then when I switch it, then- well, this I'm not gonna switch it now until this meat gets done. So the gizzards pretty straightforward. Do basically nothing. So I have 2 packs of this. Um Tomorrow, if you guys get to see it, you guys gonna see that very cheap but a good tasting recipe. So I'm gonna use 2 packs because that way it has a lot. I don't know, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to cook small. I'm trying though. But I know this I can give to work and even the people in the back if there's too much. So I got 2 packs here. I can start cutting it now because I like to cut it maybe in half for tomorrow's recipe, but I like to do it after it's cooked. I don't know, it's less time. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my meat. So you know what? Use same thing. I was using. Yeah, wash your meat, even if it's shredded, whatever. I always wash it. I don't know. I have that problem. So maybe I can do another video sometime about this, but how we make it a different one. So I will put some vinegar to wash it. And this one is simple. Okay, just throw. Tomorrow is when we get creative. Once it's done, and you start putting it together. So pretty much, again, just throw. I mean, you don't need to measure anything for that because you just pretty much just boiling it. So I do have chicken bouillon that I'm gonna use. Because it's a lot, I might put. I'm gonna put 3 for now, but maybe I'm not gonna need more for tomorrow's recipe. So, oh, this is beef. Sorry, this is chicken. So I'm gonna put 3. Oh, and just throw water there because you're gonna need more and more and more and more. Okay. You can actually just throw whatever you think you can find. You have to put cilantro and culantro. But that's again optional. When you're finishing the recipe, you don't need this. At least not this. You're gonna need onions. You're gonna need peppers. Um, mostly onions and peppers. So oh, hi, how are you? So I'm starting to prep for tomorrow's recipe. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure I don't burn this meat. Um Tomorrow I have a live coming up at 9 a.m. Los Angeles time. So I'm prepping today. I'm starting preparing this because it's gizzards. So and then I'm gonna make the full recipe tomorrow, but at least this will be done. But I'm also cooking some rice with pork because on the weekend I had a I made this recipe, but I have people that lives in the streets here in the back, so I like to cook for them. So I didn't have enough to bring to work, and I said, I'm gonna buy more and just cook for work. So, but right now that's the point. Just wanted to wait so it can look a little bit better, but I think you guys get the hang of it. So I'm gonna put it now in the pressure cooker. So this could cook faster. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please. I need 1,000 subscribers. So I'm just gonna put this here. And then that way when the meat is done, it cooks faster. I can just add the rice. So so now and this w- once this gets done, then I can switch it in. But this won't be needed until tomorrow. So I'm just gonna put some of this, some oh, I need this for coloring. Especially because this one, this recipe doesn't go with tomato paste. So impale meat for a Dominican. Ah, thank you so much. That's so cute. I think I'll be enough blessed if I at least have energy and don't have to deal with the fatigue no more. So, uh, everything in life takes time. So that'll be enough blessing for me because then I have the energy to feed more people, to go and work more and get to a better position in life. But be going through with this crap since 2017. That's when my life started to just go down the hill. So, but see, this is an old pressure cooker that used to belong to one of my sisters. And one time I brought her here because she was in bad shape and I started taking care of her. So I moved her here and we brought whatever left I had. I drove from Boston. Well, I drove from Cali to Boston by myself, just the dog. And then I came back with her. So that was a long drive, 40 plus hours, I believe. So it took me days to get there. But and one of the things that that I brought was this. And actually came in handy years later. And I didn't think it was gonna work, but it's been working. So let's not complain. So I put three chicken bouillon in this, just getting it ready. So whoever get to see at least this video know how I started for tomorrow. So um what else? Just put a lid there. That's the bad thing when you have so many pots. You can't even find it right then. That's the dishwasher. I put it not to wash the dishes. I use it to store the dishes. I don't trust the dishwasher. I don't know. I don't think she trusts me either, but one thing I don't mind is doing dishes. I don't like to use the gloves. I'm supposed to, I know, because I'm aging and the hands, but I don't know. I just feel I'm too slow with the gloves. So what can we do? And I like to be fast at everything I do. So maybe that's why feeling like this frustrates me because then I can't do this. I still can, but it takes me longer time. And uh, how you doing today? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I was saying before that I had to come out of work early because I wasn't feeling good because of the fatigue. And I don't know if tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to be able to do a job, a video because I have to again go fight with the doctor. So, but I said, well, let me rest for a few hours and see if I have the strength at least to start this. Because I need 1,000 subscribers and I think 4,000 hours, 4,000 watch hours, people watching the videos and stuff. So I'm halfway there. I mean, I'm in a better shape than when I started, but it's tough. But I'm not ready to give up. That's one thing. Do I feel like giving up? Yeah, but I'm not ready. I want to see. Hey, others have made it, and at least that's proven a lot of people like on the internet. But we have seen some changes in some people when they, go viral or have a lot of people following them. So why not? And how are you today? How's everything? How's your life? Maybe you don't want to share much. Trust me, I don't want to share much, but I feel I should at least a little so people can also see and relate that it's not easy. And unfortunately, a lot of people, including this one, you know, not that I thought that people had it easy in life. I never thought, like, oh, yeah, you see those people with money or they live in this such nice lifestyle. I, I didn't think, they had it easy. I've been trying to hold back tears and you're just going to make me cry. So I was saying, I don't think that I didn't think that those people had it easy. But honestly, what I didn't think it's gonna be this hard. Maybe because, when we're young, we just don't think obviously that we're gonna come to a point in life that things are gonna slow down, things are gonna be more difficult, we're gonna have less energy, less everything. Everything's gonna slow down. So and even if somebody told me, I don't think maybe at that age, when I was younger, I would have believed it. So I guess that's why people don't bother telling us. I mean, the older ones. But honestly, I wish they had told me. At least I could say, damn, I didn't listen. But nobody told me. The one good thing I like about this pressure cooker that I told you guys was from my sister is that, let me tell you, it's not like the old ones. I mean, even though this looks old, it's not as old as like the old one that you even have to press the top and take the heat off and I mean take all the moisture and everything out and you know to be able to open it. At least this one opens. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more water. And this is something that you can do that I will do. So this is like the pepper, onions, everything that I left to put later. So, but you can always put more water because remember, you're gonna need half the pot of water to be able to cook the rice. So, and you can just put part of this water, not everything, but part of it. Because had I not trust my instinct, it would have burnt already. And that's not good because I have too much pride in everything I do. Because I like to try my best. If I'm gonna do something or give something, make sure it's something that I will, eat. So yeah. I don't think nobody was ready. So, but I just wish I just have just a little energy so I could mm, do more things, but and not even much because I'm a homebody. I like to be home, but at least, man, to be able to go to work and know that I can be there on time. At least I have a job that they understand much. Today was the first time that I told my boss about my fibromyalgia and the fatigue. So he understood. He just told me that explains a lot of things. Because one thing is that they're very flexible with the time. Because I do the books, the financials for them. So they they told me, oh, as long as you're here, so you see, if I can't get up until 10, 11, then that's what I'm gonna do. But then I stayed, maybe sometimes 12, 13 hours when I have the strength. Like today, I didn't. But he even started, he was really concerned and he understood and he even called some people. So I got somebody else to meet tomorrow and see hopefully I can get some. But I think it's everybody, it's something like globally, everybody's going through something. Yeah. Like everybody's carrying their cross or their crosses. But yes, some are heavier than others. But like I said, I don't want this channel to be just about cooking. I mean, many times I don't even know what to cook. So somebody wants to talk or say something. They do worse things on the internet. So talking, venting, or at least, expressing how you feel, I think that's minor. And you guys see, I try to be very positive, at least when I come to the channel. But today I was like, oh, hell, I'm beat. But we got this. We have no other choice. Have to keep pushing. Giving up is not an option. No. See, this is what I like about this pressure cooker one and the side of the stove. I think that's pretty much the only side that works. Look at this. Been there forever. Not even moving. Maybe warming up. Don't worry. One day I'm gonna be able to buy something bigger that works faster. And just having some coconut water. I don't know. It's really good. We are big in DR. about coconut. So very big. My God. Think oh, he used coconut almost on anything. And same thing, well, yeah, rice, coconut, what else? Oh, very famous in the plantain. Oh my God, which I couldn't get it in time, but I was gonna have the recipe on Saturday. But I'm gonna have to find something else to do. So I couldn't get what I needed in time. So I'm gonna have to do it the following week. Hopefully, if it comes me on time. But that's gonna be my mango recipe. It's straight Dominican. You can't get more Dominican than that. So, which is basically boiled plantain, but it's just how you make it with the butter and what else do you add to it. And I don't know. I think that's just me. And doesn't this is not being copied. This is just me. I feel that even if you put a chef in front of me, I'm gonna say that I have the best recipe because I never seen it done the way I do it. So I want to share with everybody to see. So hopefully, hopefully it'll be a hit. But I think it's something that um you can show off your skills because um when I was small or when I was little, it's just basically mango. Okay, you boil the plantains, you put butter, you do some onions on the top, some pickled onions on the top, and eggs, you fried eggs, you fry salami, and you also fry some cheese. That was it. But as the work changes, things get to be making better and better and better. So thank you so much. Yeah, well, I was honestly, you get afraid, especially at the beginning, because I started with them almost a year and a half ago. And unfortunately I had to be out of work for about 2 years because I had my mom very sick and that sister that I brought to live here with me also. So I took off like 2 years off of work and whatever savings I had. So I found that job because I'm like, man, I have to find a job or I'm gonna be homeless. So I didn't want to tell them because especially at first, they still right away they get like, is she gonna be able to do the job? So but today I had to let him know that I was gonna be late. But tomorrow I'm doing a video and then Friday I'm going to see the doctor. So he asked me what time. Then I said, well, I told him the truth about going to the doctor. So and he was so caring. He got there, he kept looking, he kept advising me. He called some people, and at least I have to meet one tomorrow, so hopefully it's gonna open the cellar to see. It looks like I'm doing a movie, right? Trying to open this. It's just I want to make sure that I don't get just want to switch it here. It's going. But it's a good reason then that I'm cooking for them. So, but I'm bringing this, the rice with the pork, and I'm also bringing the gizzards that I'm basically making. So you should see me always carrying that box with for this one, and then I put the sticky notes and put in the refrigerator. And one of my coworkers like it looks like a Christmas tree because you always have the names. Oh, I know, right? I know. Yeah. I what I do is I got I would say like 7 to 9 people that lives in the back, but they always like more keep coming. Especially when I'm giving food, I go out and I start giving 3 plates, 4 plates, and then one more. Oh, one more, one more, one more. But I also have the neighbors um, that everybody's always in their own home. But since I started this, I like to share. That way, also they can tell me, hey, this worked, this didn't work. So far, only one that hasn't worked. But it's because it's not something that I'm used to do. It's something that I was trying new. I mean, I'm used to do it, but not with all the ingredients that I was using. So I like to, be like a lot of channels that they come up with something that maybe I don't know, maybe they saw for somebody or they just came out to think outside the box and they just want to create something new. But those are the things that I don't put up for people to see because I need to make sure that it does work before I put it out there. I also don't like to lie. I hate that. And I'm not gonna put a recipe. Like today I try another one that it wasn't bad, but not something to my standards. So again, I'm still gonna keep trying and see if I can perfect it. For example, there's oh my god, there's a dessert that we do with in the ER with what is it? With the grapefruit. But just the white part. I don't even know what it's called. You peel it, you boil it, you put sugar. And I have tried that crap like 3 times already. Maybe like 2 or 3. And I don't think it's ready. I don't think it's ready because normally, even though some things are from my country, I don't even know because I have never done it. So I turn to them. The amount of sugar that they use, well, you just go by what you saw. So I'm like, okay, it is a lot of sugar. I said, but because this the part of the well, the entire grapefruit, it's a little bit like bitter. So I was like, okay, makes sense. I don't know if they use like a cup of sugar or 2 cups or a cup and a half. I know it was a lot of sugar, but I'm like, oh, it makes sense when I mean, I don't mind sweet, but that thing was disgusting. So I tried it the first time, didn't work. I said, okay, I'm gonna try the second time. I'm gonna use less sugar. Still didn't work. So to this day, I haven't given up because the way I remember when I was younger, it tastes good. Oh, it has like kind of bitter taste to it, but at the same time it's sweet. So it tastes really good. And I'm like, nah, I could come up and because the picture or the video for the first one, we I recorded it and everything and it looks amazing. But I'm like, why would I put a recipe out there that even though it looks amazing, I won't even eat it? So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that, they put something that it looks good, but maybe they won't even eat it. And no, it's one thing I could say, I don't like this, but it tastes good. And different ones is that it looks good, but I wouldn't eat it. So, like for example, oatmeal. Oh my God. That's another recipe. I think I do the best oatmeal in the planet. But I don't like oatmeal. I mean, I eat it here and there, but not my thing. But I know it comes out good because have no complaints this day. And it's an easy recipe. So I always want to put something in here that I know it works, that I know can be done, or that somebody else can do it better. I don't know. But I will never put something that I'd rather not put anything. And that's what I did. I took a loss twice on that one. I took a loss on the one from today because I still have to perfect it, which is the one I was gonna do tomorrow. And it's quite a few. But I don't want to keep taking losses. I want to get things right. But this is all about trying. But this one's I know for sure they're gonna work. Because I'm used to those. So no, and I actually just did the video because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do one on Friday. But I said, since I have to do this, I think I'm gonna make this more of a habit. If I'm gonna cook something that I know is not something new that I'm trying, I'm like, you know what, let me find out time. Because like I said, I need 4,000 hours. So I gotta come up with those hours. So even if the person cannot stay, then maybe you can watch later. Man, I wish I could put some music. Times go faster. People enjoy it more. I enjoy more what I do, but here, I tried that already. My brother, put music. So I didn't want to because I knew I was gonna hear something from YouTube. So That was right. So pretty much here we just this one is the one for tomorrow. So you just let it boil. Once the pork is done, I'm gonna switch it and then I'm gonna put this in the pressure cooker. So because I'm not gonna need it anymore for the pork. Because then I'm gonna be prepping the pork to put the rice. So but at least I can't go to sleep until the pork is done. Actually pork and rice. So I guess I'm gonna do some dishes while I'm here. Oh, this was the pork actually. Oh, this thing. Hello, everybody. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please. I want to need this later. I already know what I put right. So I think I put chicken bouillon on it. So if I didn't, I don't think it's gonna be much. Oh, I did. Jesus, I don't remember. Got a new water for it anyways. So again, for this one, I'm gonna put 3 as well because I have to put more water when I'm ready to put the rice. So regardless, I know I'm gonna balance it out. Pero por ahí era. Well, at least this is boiling. That's a good start. Hi. Please don't forget to subscribe. Well, share, like, comment, say hi, hello, please, or hola. Put this on my nail. So hard. Ella, what you doing? You bored? What you doing? You right? This is almost ready. The rice. I'm just gonna start. I think I'm gonna put the tomato paste. That's fine. Okay. 2 tablespoons. But leave it there just in case I don't. So for this, I'm gonna use 3 cups of rice because not that many people at work. Like 3. I think 3 should be enough. And this is the rice that I'm using. It's jasmine rice. So you wanna say hi? Do you want to say hello? Wanna say hola? Huh? It's on this rice. It's not cooked. Hola. Just had a little bit in another bag. So I'm not sure if I need no, that one would waste. So I'm gonna use 4. So that's done. Gonna watch the rice. I watched the rice 3 times. Why? I don't know. Bad memory. just felt like doing one more. I guess it's therapeutic now. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just waiting a little bit. This so I put it here. I mean, yeah, at least to show the rise and then we just put it there again. Plus again, it's faster. Eat the meat. I mean, soft enough, but some sides are not. So hi. Please don't forget to subscribe. I already passed 500, but I need to hit that 1,000. So we'll see. Little by little. Maybe. It's 25 minutes when we're there, so that way I'll be ready to put the rice. Ready or not. This needs to be pretty soft or tender. I might not even need to switch pots because I was waiting for the pressure cooker, but it's doing the work. And if I transfer, if I put it on that side, then I don't even know what I'm doing. Be right back. wish I could see. See. I wish I could know. I may not be touching too much because I know I'm gonna mess it up. So what is this? Oh, just touching. See if I learn how to use this. Okay, I think I'm gonna start getting the rice ready. Well, it's ready. Just just gonna switch pots. Looks good. Gonna taste the water before I put the rice in. I'm gonna put a little bit of adobo. I was gonna move down to use this one, but I think I'm just gonna move the phone so you guys can see. Okay. I think I'm just gonna, well, it's gonna need a little more chicken bouillon, maybe. I'm gonna put a little bit of that over as well, and a little bit more vinegar. Hmm, It's not that bad, but I'm gonna put one more chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put one more of this. This is just for color, color or coloring. It's not bad. It's not bad. See, at this point, you can even put like if you want beans and mix it, that way it's mixed with beans and pork. You could do that too. Get creative. Sorry, I have to sneeze because the pepper. I knew from the get-go that I'm probably was gonna be using more vinegar. So this is from the oregano, so I guess I can take it out. If you guys can see it. So I'm just gonna wait for the chicken bouillon to dissolve. So that way I know if it's good enough. It's salt. Pretty sure it will, but Normally, when if I'm able to find it, I'm able to just dissolve in my stone pot. I think I'm getting any luck here today. What I see is meat and more meat. Mhm. Gonna taste amazing. Oh, that crap scared the crap out of me. Normally, I do this to see if I have enough water there. And I just looked at the water that is here. But normally, that's when I know how much water I already put in. So with this, I just eyeball it. Like, I rather not put more right now. And if I need it more, then it's faster and it's easier to fix it. Because I could just keep putting maybe a little bit of salt and some in a little bit of water and then just splash it as times go. Because now it might have enough. So I don't want to risk it. I set it on Sunday. It's easier to fix it later. I mean, if it's dry, than to fix it if it's mushy. Because majority of the time there's nothing you can do with it. Once it's mushy, I mean, yeah, you can put the heat up higher and maybe it'll dry, but maybe. So, but if it's too dry, or meaning it's not cooked good enough, well, what you do is you put a water in a container, not too much, and then you just put some salt and then you sprinkle. Then wait a few minutes or whatever time, 10, 15 minutes. Oof, that shit was fun. So and then again, you just go and do it again. That's how we do it. At least in this house. But when it's mushy, ooh, that's a problem. That's what happened to me the first time I cooked rice in my life. Oh my god. Obviously, I was in the yard. I had to be at least maybe like 10, 11. But at that when I was younger, at that time, I think many young girls were expected to know everything, or at least close to. So like do laundry by hand, do laundry, sweep, mop, cook. Um I learned how to do laundry in a 7 by hand. Very good, by the way. Well, I got whooped so many times that I had no other choice but to make sure I did it good. So, and I don't mean whoop with I don't know, a sandal or something. No, you would get hit with the same wet clothes that you washed, right? So, plus at 7 years old, I had to do not only my clothes, but I had to do two of my brothers, the youngest one, because at that time the man was expected to do nothing but to go out there and find food. Well, those that did, because they were so young that how. So but I remember I used to leave my house every time they got me upset. The good thing I would always go to my aunt or my brothers on my father's side. And I remember that day, my God, I never forget to this day. My aunt is she's in the yard. She's the only one alive from my father's side. Um, and she asked me, she said, "Hey, do you know how to cook?" Because she had to go do something. And me thinking I knew what to do, I'm like, yeah, yeah. And I'll never forget. I did rice. No, well, I tried. Okay, let me fix it. I tried to do rice and, and spaghetti. Something so simple. I don't know if I cooked rice or concrete because or cement. Because you could throw that thing and it will stick to the wall. You could just put a I don't know. You could put like maybe a frame or something. And I knew right away that I messed up. But I did the same crap with the spaghettis. And that wasn't fun. When she got home, I don't think she saw me again for months because I ran. She chased me, but she couldn't catch me. And I felt so bad because hey, back then what that was a big deal. And today, I'm just gonna put the fire down. Today, there's plenty of food, thank God, and you can even like, if it doesn't work, I can't even see it right. It's putting on. So, today, if it doesn't work, you can just throw it away and not feel so bad about it. But back then, we only had enough for that day and not even for everybody or not enough for to even share. And I know it was a big deal. But I try and I knew she wouldn't understand, if I say I messed up because and, and yeah, that was her first time. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, thank God it had good taste. I'm pretty sure they ate it. They had no choice. What else they were gonna do? Nobody else was gonna cook at that time, anyways. So, but yeah, clearly, I clearly remember that it had a good taste, but it was so sweet. So I know, and that's how I learned pretty much. At 14, I lived in Puerto Rico 1 year with my mom, and again, I was expected to cook, do the laundry, um, for my two brothers, and cook for like, my two stepbrothers as well. So my mom always laugh because she she remembers to this day that one time I tried to do something like this with the like what I'm doing, the rice and the pork, but I did the what was it? I used hot dog. And to this day she asked me, "Do you remember when the hot dogs like boiled up and they were all the top and the rice was at the bottom?" I mean, eventually it worked, but I mean, for 14, I mean, it was a lot. And one time, yeah, another, I tried chicken, fried chicken, which something is not something that I think I'm a master at it because I don't know. I just think it's just, you don't know exactly how long you're going to leave it till it's cooked. So, but that time, I remember my stepbrother, they just saw it and it wasn't cooked. So the blood and for us, as a no no, every meat for us gotta be well done. There's no medium. There's no there's no medium. There's no small. Extra small. No, gotta be extra large when it comes to the meat. So you gotta be well done. So they didn't eat it, and I know they still remember to this day. No, but we do fried chicken. So cute. What are you doing up? Thank you for being here. No, because we do chicken. It's called we call it in DR, we call it pica pollo. For some reason, I don't know, but they call it pica pollo. That's one thing about Dominicans. I wouldn't say we because I don't count myself as part of that, but I don't know where they find the words. Um, well, not the words, but when they name something, it's the weirdest thing. Like they probably see. Like I remember when I was young, and they had a this the this blouse that you have like the ruffles here, and the a lady came in a with a famous musician Juan Luis Guerra. Uh, and he came out singing agua lluvia, like water from the sky. And all of a sudden, just because the lady was wearing the same blouse and, everybody started using something similar, they call it agua lluvia. The blouse, like, you couldn't say the blouse, la blusa, and this here. No. And that's with everything. I I asked myself, and I'm like, what the hell do they get this name from? It's anything. So, but for the same reason, the pollo, the fried chicken, they don't. Well, I guess if you fry it at home, yeah. I guess if you fry it at home, yeah. But when you're gonna just go buy it, they call it pica pollo. So, but I don't think that's one of my specialties. Like the rice, I think, well, the beans, which I haven't, even though I got videos, but live, no. The beans, what else? The oatmeal, things that I know I'm good at. But when it comes to the chicken, at least fried, because guisado, yes, that I'm good at too. It's just the fried. Maybe I just don't trust myself that much, but definitely I could make it. I've done it. But pretty much that's how I learned messing up food. That's exactly how I learned. And some things that I would ask my oldest sister that passed away a few years ago. She was good. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm not sure. At least I got burned there. I'm not sure, but I think she used to cook for maybe some family when she was younger. So I think that's where she learned. So I don't know what I don't think I told you. Um I'm pretty much starting to prepare for what I'm doing tomorrow. But at the same time, since I did a pork with rice on the weekend, but I didn't have enough to bring to work, I decided that I was gonna make some. So I'm doing the same thing for them today and to bring tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm doing gizzards. Not sure if you heard of it. It's called guineito en escabeche. So I'm just making sure that I get the gizzards ready so that way tomorrow I don't have to waste people, like 2, 3 hours to get this cooked. Because believe it or not, it's been quite a few. And it takes a long time. So and I like it to be really soft. So that way tomorrow, when I wake up, all I have to do is cook the green bananas, and that way they will also be ready. And then I just have to put the recipe together. But at least you guys can see how I started it, and then tomorrow we'll do the rest. And it shouldn't be that long because then this will be cooked. The bananas will be cooked by the time I start the live. So look at this one. I have one, but Michael, how long you been knowing me for? You need to stop. He said I need wooden utensils. Like I'm in the jungle. I grew up on this. So what I was gonna say. Oh, he was asking me what I was cooking. Oh, I think he already heard me. So tomorrow I'm doing this. Oh, he said, what are you calling my name? Yeah. Like you the only one with that name. That no no no. That's in your head. Definitely gotta be in your head. Oh, you gotta see this one tomorrow. It's gonna taste amazing. That's one that I'm good to. But I'm just waiting for some stuff that I ordered for a good one. I'm gonna make the mango. I and I wish. Well, I know it's not gonna happen this week. So next week, I want my friend to be um present because I know she hasn't seen mango made this way. I have the best mango recipe. You can even call it chef. I'll tell you that. So the rice, is see, I didn't have to put more water. Had I put more water, it was gonna be mushy. It looks mushy, but it's not. It's just because it's still wet. It's gonna take time. So you know what? Normally at this point, I will put 1 or 2 ladders of oil, but because of the pork and what I did on Sunday, I wasn't so happy with the oil. So I might need to stop it there and see if he's gonna need it. So, because remember, this is for older people, so they're not that young and they watch their diet pretty good. So I don't want to bring something that's too oily for them. Mm. Because I hate when people complain to me and know that they're right. That's the worst part. So at this point, I'm just, you know, hold on because I want to show this what I do and how Dominicans make up. So what I did was, well, let me do this one. This is the bag. I wash it first all outside, then I put it inside out. Wash it again. I'm gonna show you how. So, well, not washing it like rinse it. So then you put it inside out again, and then you do this. Sorry, that's just a habit. You can do it with paper bags. So in DR, we used to do it with paper bags. I guess maybe they use plastic now, but back then we were using paper bags. So, and I just put this at the top and inside out because if not, your rice is gonna get all those colors. It happened to me before. Don't worry, we still eating. We couldn't do like the luxury of saying, "Oh no, this rice has." No. If it was cooked, we ate it. It takes less time, and since you saw it's a little bit well, not dry, but there's a lot that is not done, so it cooks better this way. And this are just oh, he's teaching me the bag absorbs the moisture. I no 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 no. That's too much word for me to say. It cooks fast. That's one thing you're gonna hear about Dominicans is we just throw whatever we're gonna say there. We just try like maybe if I'm going for an interview, I know I gotta take my time, speak slow because I might say the wrong damn thing. Well, but I hope my friend, no, not you. this friend, I keep forgetting to say her name, ask her name. Well, Miss Bolden. At least I hope I got that right. Yeah, I hope she's here when I do the mango. Because you're gonna be impressed. You can impress the rest. And the good thing is I'm gonna make a small one, maybe like 2 or 3 plantains. Because when it's bigger, oof, it's a lot of work. But I'm gonna make a small one just to show. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the cheese because I can't find nothing here. Even the plantains, I have to go to different places because most of the time they're always yellow. And you need green for mango. Because if it's not green and it's yellow, it's not mango. It's called puree. Or like we say puree. So it's puree de plátano maduro. So green banana puree. Green, no, yellow banana or yellow plantain puree. Or if it's mashed potato, it's puree de papa, and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna make it small so that way, and whoever makes it big, you just gotta put more things into it. So now I'm just waiting for this to be ready. By the time this is done, this will be ready. So and tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can ask. I don't want to say his name too loud because he's gonna hear me. So and call me out. Yeah, Michael. Maybe we could do the fried chicken because he can cook. He's a great cook too. And I'm pretty sure he can do amazing fried chicken. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do something on Friday. Yeah, I don't think so because I guess maybe what I'm gonna plan for Saturday since I have to switch up the plan. Um, I could have done something at nighttime, but I don't know. And I don't know how I feel health wise. So, but I know in the morning I can't because I have to go to the doctors and then go to work. So, but if not, that's why I'm doing it today because that way I can do this, prep this, and then have it ready for tomorrow. Okay, okay. But can you also make it, maybe like 1 or 2 pieces whenever you can, and do like a little video? I want to see how it comes up. Ay, cinemador. Oh, but I'm gonna show you the real mango because he just went to the R and he said it wasn't a good mango. Very disappointed of my people. How dare them? Now make sure my friend got the best mango. Well, that one I make it, but at least you could have done is try. Well, I guess you get bad experience everywhere because when I went there, I had goat. Ah, I love goat with tostones, which, by the way, we don't call it tostones in the art. We call it fritos, like fried frito. And that crap was cold. And I don't like my food to be hot. But that damn goat had like hypothermia. Hypo hypothermia, right? Something like that. It was freezing, like it was in Boston in a winter. It was bad. No, Michael, of course, because all you have to do is it's not a video to post to anybody. It's just you can put the phone down, or even even at the counter. I mean the cabinets. Then looking down, and then you can do the rest there, and do the same thing for Friday. That's it. That's all I want to see, and then do the video how it comes up. That's it. I don't want to see your face, even though people don't know. But his name is not just Michael. He looks like Michael B. Jordan. He does looks like him. Some resemblance there. Some resemblance there. But that video is not going anywhere. Or you think, or you think maybe I can make some money out of it? Maybe put a tag like Michael B. Jordan just made fried chicken for me. And you tell me if I'm not gonna go viral with that title and that video. So you see, on the gizzards, I just let it be. I just care, that they got taste and some seasoning and that they're very soft. I like them soft. So tomorrow, no, I could cut them in pieces before I cook them, but I don't know. I find it too much work. So I rather do it after. Now you see, you keeping me company. That's good. I hope when I lay down, I finally fall asleep. I don't think it's good enough, but because I don't want to take the chance that one is not cooked. That make sure. So the rice you have to keep turning it, or stirring it. I don't know. You pick the word, or just do a nice Newton move. Must go up, must come down. So whatever is down, put up, whatever up, put down. Because if not, it doesn't gonna cook. Fully cooked. I put it here, but I have to rinse it again. So you see, you can tell it's not cooked. So just do the Newton up and down. So you just take from the bottom, put in the top. From the bottom, the top. From the top, the bottom. Same thing. All around. Like my sister would say, I asked her one time, so why you keep moving it? She said, well, unless you want to eat it half cooked, half not, we can do that too, chicken. And then again, I just go around and round and make like a mountain. This and again. You rinse your bag and rinse the other. See? And you cover again. How many more hours you got on the road, Michael? My poor thing. He's such a hard worker. Mhm. I always spend that. I keep forgetting. Sorry, I couldn't see that message because I had my back towards the camera. Speaking up, everything I can. See what my goals. No. Yeah, I know, I know. Just gonna be just waiting for this to be done, but should be done soon. I just 20 more minutes I put. So, and you know what? Believe it or not, I'm not sleepy. Um, so I was saying earlier that what happened was just this. What had happened was this. So, I have the fibromyalgia and the fatigue problem. So I went to work today and even somebody gave me I asked my coworker for some Adderall because I wanted to fight this doctor again and tell him yes they work at least for a little bit, but whatever I need to do to get me through my day at work. So I got coffee here before I left and I ate. So I get there and I asked her, she said, okay, so I took one. Then because she wasn't there when I got there, I asked my other coworker to bring me a coffee on top of a nice coffee, on top of the one I just had. Because I mean, I was falling asleep and I can't function like that. Especially I'm staring at a computer all day. So she finally got there. The coffee also got there. I had both. All of a sudden, my energy spikes, but it was short lived because like an hour later, again, I mean, I was falling asleep. And sometimes I'm able to fight it, but there's just times that I have to say, no, this is stronger than me and let it be. So I managed to make it here, drive and make it here, but I was too drained. And I said, okay, let me lay down. Couldn't fall asleep, but at least lay down and rest my eyes and for a few hours. And then I'm like, well, if I have the time or the energy to at least try this, I'm like, since I'm still gonna make it for tomorrow, one, people can see how I started it. Um, and two, I mean, regardless, I was gonna do it tonight. So say might as well just do it while I was live. So I'm like, that way I do both. So since I was gonna wait for this anyways, I said I might as well get this done. Cause I didn't have enough. Whatever I made on Sunday, I gave it away. But I wanted my the people I work to try it, especially my boss, because he was talking about pork the other day and blah blah blah. So I wanted to show him that, you know, how we use the pork in some recipes. So and I said, since I wasn't gonna most likely not do anything on Friday because I got the appointment. So then, but I'm not sleepy. That's the worst part. I come from work because I can't take it that I'm sleepy. I can barely drive. I mean, see, then I get here, it's midnight here, and I can't sleep. So, but my boss got me an appointment with another lady. Hopefully, she does holistic medicine, and hopefully, she's able to help somehow. But I say, might as well do the live because I need 4,000 watch hours. So somebody got to get those hours. So I think from now on, I'm going to try my best that whatever I'm gonna cook, well, not whatever. Here's what you guys have to see when I'm trying to be on a diet. I cook some food that I even feel bad for myself. So I don't make no effort. I just throw eggs, little bit of butter, throw eggs, cheese on top of the eggs. Or sometimes I use cabbage. But it's just it's just sad. And the world is sad enough already to put people more sad. So that's what had happened. And that's how I ended up here. Well, it's 50 more minutes. And I think the rice should be done. And if it's not done, I'm still gonna just let it be there a few minutes and come back to it. But in a way, it's good because my God, even to edit a video, because I got the work, this, the fatigue. I mean, I keep barely, not even. So that's why I'm doing, I mean, the life, I try to take advantage of it because I don't even have the energy to edit one video. Imagine. So gotta work with what you got until things get better and you can do more. But I wish I could do more videos that I can post or more shorts. But I know eventually something has to give. So that's the goal. Are you rested or you tired? It's funny because I asked him a question and he answers, but not here. He sends me a message to my phone. And then thank God, if I catch it, I can see and read it real fast. If not, then I gotta wait or not get an answer. Or sometimes I don't even ask him something. He just sends me things. And then God, at that time I'm looking. So I always try to see if anybody pop in and say something or say hi. And I know these things is done, but every meat I cook, I like to be very, very, very tender. If it has bones, I like to come out of the bones. That's one thing that my mom likes about the way I cook. You know, she had a few cooks before when she was home, and she used to complain all the time. Remember, um, it was weird because being Dominican and tasting our food and growing up with most women who cook good. So I was shocked when she used to complain of every single one that she had. And one time I said, "Man, mom, I mean, I don't get it. I can't even imagine a Dominican woman." My mom's very funny. That's something I'm always gonna remember if she ever got. So I'd say that, Mom, but I don't get it. I mean, I can't even imagine that there's a Dominican woman out there who cooks bad. And she said, "Oh, you don't think so? Well, let me tell you whenever you want me to make you a list." That's just one of the so many jokes my mom have made. She still does. She can barely speak and you can barely understand her, but she throws some here and there. And she told me that. And I'm like, oh my God. So whenever I go to Boston, I like to spoil her. So more when she was home because I would just go there and cook there 3 times a day. Because they ate 3 times a day. So um but I used to spoil her. And she used to tell me, especially like chicken legs. She like, this is what I tell her. This is what I tell her that does. Or the ribs, especially the ribs. She loves ribs. She's like, this is what I tell her that is supposed to come out of the bones. I'd rather my meat break, be so tender that it breaks than not be tender or very tender. I, I just don't. If it feels a little hard, just a little bit, doesn't pass the test. So, and my son, he's the same. Same. He loves this. He loves gizzards and chicken legs. And he was like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I tell my cousin that is supposed to be. This is how. And I just feel so happy when I hear them say that. Yeah, but my family's weird because I mean, I don't see nobody complain for you being so nice that you cook too much. You haven't met my family. Complaints. Look at you. You always have to cook this much. Like, what is this, all this food for? And eat whatever you're gonna eat, and whatever you're not gonna eat, don't eat and shut up. I mean, I don't even tell them to give me any money. That's just me. I just go to the supermarket. I say, okay, today I'm gonna do this. Tomorrow I'm gonna do this, and no, there's always a problem with them. I'm like, you get defeated easily, but I don't learn. I still cook. I don't learn. So the good thing is that now that I went in because of the channel, so I got more people that always want to taste my food. So my son have coworkers. My mom's at the nursing home, so I bring to nurses or other people that are there. So as long as no food is left, that's a good thing. It's only 5 minutes, so let me check this. So this will stick to the caldero. That's how we call it in the or the pot. But let me tell you, I mean, story. It looks like just a little. It's not done, but and I know because see it, I could see some. So, but I'm just gonna put it again. But I'm just gonna end the life after this. So I know that at least I survived. And you know what? I was saying about the oil that normally I put 2 or 3. Um, and I think I might put a little. Let me just try to taste it like that. I think it's not bad. But I'm gonna put a little bit. Because I put very little anyways when I started it. So just a little instead of the full thing. I'm just gonna put it. But it tastes amazing though. I don't want to put too much oil because, like I said, they're older people and they care about their diet and then so. But normally, I will put like 1 or 2, and depends how well. That depends how much fried it is. So, but I think the oil. I mean, the pork has its own grease, so or its own oil. So just gonna leave a few more minutes, but I think I'm gonna just do whatever I can do. And then end the chat. So I just want to thank everybody that made me company today. All the ones that subscribed and the shares, the likes, the support. Hopefully you can get soon enough to 1,000. But just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And like I said, I'm not ready to give up. So I go down, but come back. Mm, and that's it. Thank you for your comments, for your shares, for the likes, for subscribing. See you guys tomorrow. It will be 9 a.m. California time. So Boston 12, DR 12, and who knows the other. Thank you so much. Oh, see, same by at the same time. Thank you so much for everything. God bless.